That's weird. My speed test was showing 30 megabits per second upload, and then it just kind of froze without finishing. I have canceled the test. Retry. You know, while you're streaming, not the best time to do this, but sorry, download 31.2.3. I'm only paying for 100, so 30 is pretty good, right? And then upload jumped up to 45. It's coming back down to the 20s. 20.4, holding steady. All right. Latency 37 milliseconds to Dallas. So, all right, let's keep going. Make sure my monitor's up here. Let's see, which one of the following are you experiencing with recommended videos on this page today? Too many mixes, playlist. There is popular content that isn't for me. That's true. Too much of one topic. Not quite. Videos I ignore keep showing up. Sometimes I do want to see them later. And then let's just click the X because normally I get paid for participating in market research. So, all right, I think we're ready for something. Still have 6 planets to find. And I have to admit, finding planets is a lot more comfortable than the game of Find the Salami. Last one.
System scan complete.
I'm still sitting in the corona. Not the virus, the other one, of the sun. Something was different there. Yeah, whatever. Burp. I typed a delay built up, so retarting is slow. At least I didn't put retarding. That'd be redundant. Oh, except
Frameshift drive charging.
one would be a gerund and the other be an adjective, so. I guess it could be a verb.
4, 3, 2, 1.
As most gerunds can.
Fuel scooping.
22 bodies. That's just 10. Today, 22 bodies were found in the Blauer BAAG2 system. Police do not have a suspect at this point. Nothing truly interesting here. Well, you know, you never know if you're going to get one of those with water-based or with ammonia-based life kind of things. I don't know if you can detect those just by what's available on the scan spectrum. Oh, there was 2. Oh, almost. No? Oh, it's just the clusters. Ooh. Swampy. Why does it sound like a swamp? Seriously. Doesn't make sense. It's a gas giant. It's not a swamp giant. Wow. You must be very close. You got a Codex entry out of that. I didn't notice it. I probably would have. One left. Oh, and it's right here.
System scan complete.
Let's hit O just to see. Nope, no Codex. Okay. Geological. Refining. Don't refine. Or be refined, I guess, is not really wanting. I thought there were more than this that were showing geological likely. Antimony would be nice. We already looked at this one, right? Okay. Next. Next. That's right. I'm the goat.
Frameshift drive
That one looks kind of blue. Is this our last jump? It is. I went out to the Blau sector. There's nothing there. I got Blau punked. Oh, the knee slappers. That's already pretty bright. We might need sunglasses. Whoa! How close is that? Oh, balls. Hey, we found something. O-type stars. Oh, type stars. Alright. This definitely feels like I should get out my Instamatic and take some pictures. How can we show that these are actually that close? Actually, if they were this close, they should be moving very. They should have a very fast co-orbit. Yeah, it's like their immovable background. That's probably not going to help very much. I wonder if we could fly between them and fuel scoop twice as fast. A little arch up there. I don't know how to get a good picture of this. I mean, this is probably about the best angle we're going to get because it shows maximum separation. Doesn't it? Yeah, it does, I think. That's kind of odd. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do picture-wise here. Did we already honk? I don't think we did. Is this one not scoopable? I'm not showing temperature. Oh, temperature's go. Oh, okay.
Warning.
Yeah, temperature is definitely going up.
Scooping complete.
That might have been a good time to pop a heatsink. We're still a lot closer than I realized. Damn it. It's kind of hard to get. Oh, okay. Let's try it this way. That didn't work. Nor did that. Let's start over. Nope, nope. Oh, I'm drifting to the right, the left. You know, the other right. Is that about as good as it's going to get? And I can't elevate. Can't boom up or boom down. I think this is about as good as this picture is going to get. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, I believe that's the row of stars that drew me in with their siren song. Alright, now what else is here? One gas giant, and it might not even be a gas giant. It might be a brown dwarf. There it is.
System scan complete.
It's a gas giant. So looking at this, we've got, that's as much as I can zoom out. So we've got these two who are very close with each other. And then these three in a ternary subset. And then this one is probably a really big boy. So which one was the giant? None of them? I don't think any of them were giants. Does it still have our Codex entry? I can't bring it up. That's the wrong thing. So we found one of three types, and I got the baby, not the giant or the super giant. Okay, I guess back to the drawing board. Oh, that's... God darn it. Did that work? Interesting. I hit the middle mouse button to try to steady it, and it worked. Okay, so fourth tab. So this is just O, and then the weirdos, and then star class. And there's like no subheading. All right, what do we have here? This is just a Tauri star? Oh, because it's non-main sequence. So what do we have here? Neutron. Oh. Tauri, double Tauri system. Nice. Not really, but kind of a waste of a system. Tauri, Tauri, Tauri. Triple. 5 Tauri stars. I would have to use, well, no, probably not. I was thinking I would have to use boosters to get out of there, but there are stars there that we can't see because we have been filtered out. So that's a Tauri. That's a Tauri. That looks like a Tauri. So I think we want to look for things that are not red. We already looked at that. That's where we came from. We go up, more red stuff. Oh, here's something that's not red. Neutron, K7, Ka, so those are not interesting. I keep forgetting that just because there's a Tauri there doesn't mean there's non-Tauri there as well. Although I think the filter is subtractive more than additive. Could that be true? No, because this one has K stars. So if it were subtractive, then it wouldn't have those. There's a blue star over here, I think. Maybe not. Might be the skybox. Yeah, it was in the skybox. When it rains, it pours. That's weird. Is that normal that systems with Tauri stars would only have Tauri stars? That can't, no, because this wouldn't seem so weird. Let's go back down. Hello. Let's take out protostars. Wow, it's really lonely out here now. But we still have O-types. Okay. What's that right there? Neutron? Neutron. And that's all that's here. Okay. Also a neutron, also a neutron. Wow, are O-types really that? There's an M here. Are O-type stars really that rare? These are small O stars. Right? Z? Yeah, Z is small. And 5 is kind of small. Neutron and a K. So finding a giant or supergiant O-type looks seriously unlikely. Neutron M, L, and M. I'm almost as surprised that there's so few neutrons. Another neutron. Look at these. No, these are more like, oh, what's this? Neutron M4. I think we just saw that on the way going the other direction. Looking at this micro. Okay, that is a star. Oh, maybe? Maybe it's not a star. It's a O and a B, but they're not giants. Also not giants. There's one way over here. Not a giant. Yeah, I think we've gone over like 2 sectors now. Black hole B and B. Welcome to the black hole bed and breakfast. Bread and breakfast wouldn't be bad either, I guess. Kind of assumes that bread is not part of breakfast, but yeah, I think we may have already looked at that one. Oh, what's this? Why does it want me to look at that? And now it's gone. I tried to go here, and it showed me the other one. Alright, neutron M4. Obviously something here. Alright, I think we've seen that before. Going up a bit. I don't see anything. Go up a bit more. Nada. Let's go down a bit. Same stuff. Neutron M and L. Neutron M. Something might be down here. Looks pretty far. Oh, something right here. Neutron, then M. So it appears that O-type stars are exceedingly rare. This is pretty far. Small O's. Big O, little o. What begins with O? Can't see what's in that little cloud. Alright, so I might need to give up on the O's. Yeah, and we are well below the galactic plane. Can I even see where we were? Yeah, that looks... I'm kind of surprised there was anything even this close to this far down. That's probably an oubliette system. Or instead we can do none. Oh no, we could probably 802 versus 804. Yeah, we could probably come down here and still escape. I'm not sure I'd be willing to bet on it. Let's try. We've done a lot of B stars, but we also, I need to find myself. It's part of my journey. Okay, so B stars. I could have sworn there was a lot more B stars around here. Where is that going? Right here, maybe? It's a B, so it's size V, size 5. So that's not good enough. That's weird though. So it wants me to go that way. But then the trail disappears. So it must have been this one. Oh, a 3AB. So that should be a giant. Not a supergiant, but a giant. Can we get there? Oh, we can totally get there. We can get straight there. Love it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Was it worth the wait? I don't know. I should look at my transactions.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I should have looked before I jumped, now that I think about it. In case, it might not stay the star system, but I'm hoping it will. Okay, there we go. Blue giant. That reminds me of Firefly. Flyer. Yeah. 12 bodies. Any more Codex? Probably not. No. First of all, transactions. Damn it. So I've got 250,000 in Codex discoveries, but it doesn't itemize them. That's disappointing. Right, so system map.
Fuel scooping.
Starting to take some heat.
Fuel scooping complete.
Up and away. There it goes. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Nothing too interesting. Looks like rocky, icy, or high metal content. So theoretically, could be terraformable. Talk about showing your metal. Whatever it is, it's there on the spectrum. Doesn't look like it's behind the star. There it is.
System scan complete.
That's kind of weird looking. Oh, I kind of want to go look at that. It's nearby. I don't see why we shouldn't. Yeah, sometimes I think the randomizer gets stuck. Alright, that's where we're going. So none of those were terraformable. Not terribly surprised. Right. I can show you the world. It's right over there. I don't know why I took that picture. I can't imagine sharing that on Instagram. Oh crap, it's coming right at us. Come to me, you effulgent wanderer. I don't even know if I'm aimed at it. Yeah! His spaceship kept swerving. He was all over the road. It's like an Easter egg, except rounder. I guess I can get a little closer like this. If we want to take some pictures before we map it. What a weird, looks like Bizarro planet. Just trying to get better light on the ship. Pull the camera back as far as I can, and okay, that's just not helping. That is a different looking duck. I have not seen a planet that looks remotely like this. It's almost like a jigsaw. We'll just take it once around the room. So weird. Is it like open lava fields, or is it red and kind of glowy for some other reason? I'm pretty sure that this planet is not landable. And are these ice sheets? Or I don't know. If you use EDSM in conjunction with Market Connector EDSM, will catalog all of your astronomical finds and all your exploration routes. That's an app, right? Or a mod add-on. That would be kind of nice. I'm not sure what I would use it for, other than if I wanted to revisit someplace or wanted to. Wow, that's cool. If I wanted to avoid certain areas. Seriously? What's up, buddy? Just found a planet that I haven't seen one that looks like this before. It's kind of like a weird jigsaw look. It reminds me of Sequest. There were like the genetically not modified, but they were like humans that were a result of genetic experiments, and they had like camouflage skin or something like that, so it gave them a sort of a jigsaw appearance. And this planet, it's harder to tell now that we're closer. We're a little further back. It made what I'm saying, I think, would make more sense. So we can take another look at that before we depart. Get some parting shots on our way out. And then like these white patches with the red glowing through. Such a weird contrast. Yeah, it was specifically this face over here. It was, yeah, weird. But other than that, there's nothing really valuable about this planet. Can't land. Not terraformable, not a water world. It's not really worth mapping. Triple check here. High metal content world, galactic or metallic core, galactic core. Alright, yeah, not landable. So it just looks weird. It's weird, that comment didn't come through on YouTube. Oh yeah, it did. I'm blind. Alright, so, oops, while we're here, deactivate. Oh, great. I had to exit on the dark side, didn't I? Ah, we're already too far away. Okay. All right. So we got our Codex entry for this location. Let's do a flyby. Permission to buzz the tower. Definitely different. Okay, so let's get back to the galactic map. So we're still looking for a blue supergiant. So that would be cool. That's not a giant at all. Regular size. What was that, like 5 or 6 nearly identical blue stars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something blinking down here. If we look up, nothing interesting. Get out of my face. Yeah, all regular size. Yeah, it's one of those things. I think if you land out on it, though, you'd be so close that it's like the differences in sections that makes it interesting. So, I don't know, maybe if you landed on lots of different places and neutron star. So that's a size 4. Size 4 would not be, so it needs to be size 1 to be a supergiant. There's another giant, but not supergiant. Go down a little bit more. And another supergiant, or not supergiant, another giant. Maybe that was the same one I was looking at a minute ago. Was that neutron? Yeah. Well, what else was there? Neutron, M, and M. Okay. M and M. Size 4. Size 4. Size 5. 5. And that's an F5. 4, 5, 4, 5. Did I get this one? 4. Oh, these two right here. There's lots of them. Already got that one. Yep. Lots and lots of size 5. $5 foot long. There's a size 3, but we need a size 1. I think we are leaving the galaxy. Ooh, what's that? Neutron star. Yep. Oh, here's a couple more. Size 5, size 3. I am looking for size 1 blue stars, supergiant blue star. We'll start over here in a second. If we go to the Codex X, I keep saying codec because like coder decoder, but that's not it. It's a codex. C-O-D-E-X. X. I'm never going to get it right. I'm such a failure. So I have a type B standard, which is sizes 1 through 5 actually. I don't know if it'll accept a 5. I think it will, maybe not. But there's lots of 5s. And then the giant, which is size 2 or 3, but it also has to have an A, B, B, and I don't know if there is a 0, but if there is a 0, that would probably count too. That way it would be the luminescence of a, yeah, see, so we've got a B8. 8 is the subcategory of the heat temperature, I believe. And then the 3 is like the luminescence or the size. But when you have the combination of 3 and AB, then it's a giant. So I'm looking for supergiants. Which would be like, wait a minute. I could have sworn I already found one of these, but I don't have a confirmation. Where's my confirmation? Confirmed. Yeah, that's the current area of space that I am, so... Oh, and there's the date and time. 8/18. Today! That's... Okay, so that's... not a giant. Oh! O's. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at O's. I forgot that I gave up on O's because I couldn't find any O giants. We're looking at B's, and we just did a giant, and now we want to do a supergiant. And an example of a supergiant would be here. And if we look up here, B9 1A, yeah, so it's B for blue. 9 is the subcategory of the temperature, and then the 1A tells us that it's a supergiant, or giant, or yeah, supergiant or hypergiant. But I think a hypergiant would be I0 instead of IA. It's a lot. And we could go to this one, which is in this sector, but it's 9,000 light years away, which is like, I wonder if that's like my combined travel distance. Will this tell us what my total distance traveled is? I don't think it will. Systems visited, level 2 detailed scans. Level 3 detailed scan? What are those? They're the same number though, so weird. 890 hyperspace jumps. Total hyperspace distance. That's farther than I thought it would be. Okay, well, yeah, I went like 4,000 out and then 4,000 back, and that was probably more like total of 9,000, maybe even 10,000. And then 5,000 out to where I am now, and then all the jumping around here. So, yeah, there's like 15,000 light years that I'm not sure where those go. This kind of, I haven't looked at this before, it's kind of startling. Maximum distance from start, 6141. We're probably almost that far now. Alright, well, enough self-indulgence. So, we're looking for blue supergiants. Does this thing stop working again? Yep, stopped scrolling. Pretty sure it only tracks distance from start, first place you load in the bubble when you... Yeah, well... There was something else there. It was hyperspace jumps, so it was kind of different. Alright, oh, that's the one in the Codex, right? No, it's not. This is where we are now. So this is a blue giant. Alright, so if we go here, that's going to be size 5. Size 5. Size 5. Size 5, is that the same one? Two size 5s. Pull back a little bit. Kind of weird, it only shows them at certain distances. So we could do it this way. I don't like that. And it seems like there are fewer going up. Size 5, size 6. Size might not be the right word. And this, oh, that's too far away. It's like a little micro nebula over here. And we might be outside the galaxy now. Definitely no more blue stars up here. That's probably the one we passed going up. 5, 5, 5, and an A5. Five, 5, and I kind of get the sense, that's a neutron star, that we're into the next sector already. There's a 4AB, so that's definitely not going to be a hypergiant, supergiant. Whoa, almost got away with it. Actually, let's go up some more. Bring your own what? Play the more basic parts of the game. Rarely watch people doing deep exploration, but it's a great thing about Elite. You can pretty much do what you want. Yeah. My friend Delirium Trigger, he's changed his name again. I can't remember what the new one is. Even likes doing trading sometimes, you know, buy low here, sell high there. In EVE Online I did that a little bit, but not that much. It wasn't even that fun there. Maybe it's more fun here. I kind of doubt it though. Wait a minute, it's always more fun when you're here. I've heard somebody say that. Let's move a little bit. That is a size 4. I think we already saw that one. Maybe that one. I saw something way over yonder. Nope. So blue supergiants may also be exceedingly rare. Size 4. Size 5. Going up. And really the only motivation to do this is completistism, if that's a word. BGS stuff? I don't know. What is BGS stuff? Would that be another way of saying playing the market? That one looked familiar. Thought I moved too much to be overlapping. Yeah, we might be too far up now. Probably. Oh, that was one. That's a size 4. Alright, let's start going down. That's a neutron. Yep. It's referring to buying and selling to help hurt factions when you're talking about your butt. Maybe I got the impression the way he was talking about it was he was doing it for money. But yeah, I know a DC star. It's 1,000 light years away, so it's probably in the next sector. But we are definitely going to want to. Can I bookmark it? Yeah, if we go to it, and then, oh, I think that is in the next sector. Yeah, but still, we are going to want to hit that on the way home. DC is a dwarf, white dwarf. Yeah, it's a type of white dwarf. Got a cheat sheet. All the stuff I need. Camera probably didn't even have time to focus. So we're already into the next sector. That's also a white dwarf? Oh, there's like a whole range of white dwarfs over here? That's crazy. I just did my Barney Fife face. You flew out there without a fleet carrier, Simeon? What ship are you? I'm using the Asp Explorer. There's another neutron star. So where's that border? Right here. I come all the way over here. I think I broke it. Because now it's only showing white dwarves. How far is that from where I am? 1,200 light years? That's not that far. That's so weird. So, yeah. I'm just going to start heading in this direction. Oh. We can't get there from here? Oh, because I don't have everything plotted. How many jumps is that? 29 jumps? Better than 29 palms. I'm not sure that's true. But we will head in that direction, and then we'll get some white dwarfs for this Hawking's Gap section of the galaxy. Are we throttled up? Ooh, we were not. No one likes that subtle reminder. should be a pretty good mining rig. Yeah, I've only been playing. We got less than 2 weeks of playtime, and I've been playing for like 3 or 4 weeks now. Jeez, I can't even keep track. This is episode 32, and I'm averaging, I think, 3 per week, so no, it can't have been 10 weeks. I'm just wrong about something.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Let's see, 29 at about 5 minutes per jump. So it real. Ooh, that looks like a water world. So now we're going to be slowed down even more because we got a map. That's not it, but it's something. No, there was something else there. No? Thought I saw one of those light blue patches. Let's try this one. And this is our water world. So we are going to want to map that. It's a good mining rig. It fits all the stuff for core mining. Handling is decent. There's room for enough limpets to fill it. Yeah, I guess so. Doing mining with a Conda in the last few months, and now I'm building a Crate Mark II. Wouldn't Anaconda have more storage? I really don't know. I was just going to come out here, get my 5,000 light years for Professor Palin, and then head back to the bubble. Got 2 more to go. But then I noticed this cluster of stars. I think that's the same cluster. Pretty sure. And I kept trying to get closer to it, one jump at a time. And then I ran into a bunch of neutron stars and black holes and blue stars, and it was pretty interesting. And then I realized that I'm not going to be coming back out to Hawking's Gap anytime soon, probably. I mean, other than just for exploration. And I'm here now exploring. So I might as well get some Codex entries and then I can take those back to the bubble as well, and next time I go exploring I can go out in a different direction. It's all about communication. I try not to sweat the grammar and spelling because we're just trying to get ideas across, and it's not for publication. I guess in a way it is, but you know. I've seen other people do the core mining where like you launch the missile and then you release the button to extract the resources. I'm going to be closer than I wanted. And that looked kind of interesting. And then there's the other one where you set charges and you blow the rock apart and then use the abrasion lasers for mining. That looked kind of interesting too. You know, plus if you have any sort of appetite for destruction, that just looks extra appealing. So we get 6 probes. Core miner and the conda handles like a school bus. Also, it takes 6 hours of mining to fill it. Where did that land? Oh, all the way over there. What if I do it right there? Let's see. I started like 2 weeks before they nerfed LTDs, and I had one successful LTD run where I did one where I didn't know what I was doing. It was just experience. I'm not going to count that one. Once I had the ship set up and a location and left the station, or was it a, yeah, I think it was a station because you got to buy stuff. Headed out, did some mining, went to the nearest carrier that had good buying prices and sold my 8 LTDs, and then I had enough to buy my ASP, and I was moved on to exploring because I got like 8 or 9 million out of that one trip. So if part of me is tempted to say, well, let's just spend 1 or 2 days mining, get up a pretty good bankroll, then go back to exploring, and if I want to do or buy something, money's not an object.
Surface scanned by 50%.
I didn't reach around the back as much as I thought it would. Try that right about there. There was a Black Diamond Ace was taking me around. He was showing me the Guardian sites. I did a telepresence into his ship. I'm pretty sure it was a crate. That was good coverage. And it was pretty cool. But I don't remember if it was a crate Phantom or crate Mark II or any of that. Let's try that right about there. He said with confidence. Yeah, Dev's Hope. Dev's Hope was nice when you need those salvage parts or whatever you would call them. I was about to complain that was too much overlap, but it was just the right amount, I guess. Alright, let's move on to the next system. Control T.
Frameshift drive charging.
And yeah, on my Instagram, I actually have a picture of. I tried to climb the mountain that's next to Dav's Hope, and then there's also like a little.
2, 1, engage.
Another like robotic mining thing that's like 2 kilometers away from Dav's Hope, which you can't really see from the ground there, but if you raise your camera up, you can kind of see it in the distance. That's how I found it. Did we find something? O is not doing anything, so we did not get a Codex entry. I said it right that time.
Fuel scooping.
Oh. dove in a little fast there.
Fuel scooping complete.
Did that one say 22 bodies? Let's see here. Oh yeah, that won't work very well. But if we do it this way, we go down to the switch that here. Oh, let's try again. There we go. So if we go down here, so this is the mountain next to Dab's Hope, and there's Dab's Hope down there, and then there's that. You get a trespass if you enter this little mining area. I guess that's, yeah, everything else I have I didn't I didn't edit. So, and like if you look at the radar, you can see how steep this hill is. You can't really tell other than like the horizon out the side window. Gonna lurk. Dirty lurker. Cool, cool. Yeah, I hardly ever watch anyone. I'm usually just listening myself. Oh, I needed to do the scan. Must be a gas giant. Okay. I'll watch my friend King Akira sometimes. I haven't watched him in a while. He, what was the last thing he was doing? I think it was Ark. But he usually does KSP, Kerbal Space Program. I used to do a lot of Kerbal Space Program myself. I probably streamed close to 1,000 hours of it. That can't be right. Maybe, because I'm pretty sure I've got close to 1,200 hours on Steam. And most of the time I was streaming. They've got neighbors. Alright, try again. Survey says. So we got 2 more gas giants. Well, I bet one of them's right here. That rich caramel coloring. Geological. I think lead. I would definitely land for lead. Unless it was like a 3G planet or something, but... And I would be tempted for polonium.
System scan complete.
Nice. Let's see what we got here. But I think I only have 3 lead. I don't even know if it's useful, but I don't have it. So he wants it. And it's still refining the stupid scan. None of these though, huh? This just really makes me crave Ripple fudge ice cream. I'm not even an ice cream kind of guy. So we know those three are geological. We just... Alright, tin. I don't see lead, I don't see polonium. Neither here. Nor here. Alright, so we're done with this system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Next stop, Class K. Oof.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think I was on about an hour before the stream dropped and I had to restart it, and on in about another hour and 20 minutes. Feels like I've been on longer than that. Time is it? 11:43. I do need to do some shopping today, so probably won't go more than another hour or two. I want to fly through the arches. Golden arches. Now I want French fries. Actually, I don't even like McDonald's French fries.
Fuel scooping.
And when I say I don't like them, what I mean is I won't order them, but if you have some, I'll definitely eat them. What's
Fuel scooping complete.
surprisingly not bad is if you dip McDonald's French fries in McDonald's chocolate shake. It sounds bad, but it's not. Are we far enough away from... Oh, I didn't throttle up. That should be far enough. Eh, it's just trash planets. There's that. I hate to call it a constellation, but I don't know what to call it. Cluster? Grouping? Pattern? It's definitely a pattern. Well, it's a non-pattern pattern, but it is a collection. What's weird is when you get to it, I mean, there's only so close you can get before you're actually inside. And you just kind of lose the overarching structure. Any behind me? I thought I was farther away than that. Alright. That looked like something. Nope, it's just a nebula. Look, another star. Is it Chuck Woolery? Get his autograph. We'll be right back in 2 and 2. What was that dating game he used to do? Something match, or I don't remember. But I was working the at the TV station, and that was one of the syndicated programs we had on. And so commercial breaks are typically 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes. And oddly enough, the way
System scan.
the syndicated version was, when he said we'll be right back in 2 and 2. Wait, what was it, 2 and 2? I don't even remember what that means now. But it was the 2-minute break instead of the... I don't know. Maybe I just didn't understand what he meant. And I definitely don't remember the details, so I'm going to stop talking about it now. You are here. Why are we refining scans? Did I not give you enough time? Well, it doesn't matter. If I remember correctly, I'm only interested in lead and maybe polonium. So... I guess I should have checked to see if they were terraformable. What did that say? 13,000 atmospheres of methane-rich ammonia, methane, and nitrogen. Whew. Oh, there's one. How about that one? And that one. So this one... Nope. And this one... Nope. I think if I saw lead, it would leap out at me at this point. Yeah, I guess we're done with this place.
Frameshift drive charging.
Red dwarf coming up. 26 more jumps. What did I say? 5 minutes per system?
2, 1, engage.
Might have underestimated. Whoosh.
Fuel scooping.
Picking up some heat.
Fuel scooping complete.
There's our constellation thing again. And more trash planets. I keep thinking, what does this look like? Is it like toasted marshmallow? No, that's not it. Some sort of egg cream? I don't know. I know it looks like something. I just can't think of what. At least one geological.
System scan complete.
Am I going too fast? Is that why they keep saying refining? Okay, nothing I need. Polonium, but it's only 0.6%. What's the gravity? Nah, I don't want to waste time on polonium. I think I have over 30. It's not. Okay, these two looked like they might have had an atmosphere or something. All right, and we're off. Like a prom dress. I gotta stop saying that. My oldest is 14. Although, dress is probably not.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, I'm starting to get hungry.
2,
Could really go for a soft pretzel. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Whoosh. Oh, what happened there? Wah! Another double sun. Yeah, like I was saying last time we encountered those two, if they're this close together, they should just be not like they're in a blender, but pretty fast. They should be circling each other pretty fast. And the scene is how the star background and their relationship to each other is essentially fixed. They're not doing that. If we look at the orbital period for this thing, orbital period 0.3 days. So I guess that is, it's moving faster than I realized, at least on the books. Did I even honk yet? I'm gonna run into the star if I'm not careful.
System scan complete.
Complete.
Fuel scooping complete.
And we are out of here.
Frameshift drive charging.
There's that constellation thing. We did just make a pretty big jump, but I don't think we've jumped to it yet.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
When you're jumping towards it, it keeps getting bigger and bigger, filling up more of your screen.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Not much point in honking then, is there? Get back, honky cat.
Fuel scooping complete.
A little distance. This was the one that had... I don't remember. Stupid memory. There we go.
Frameshift drive
System
charging.
scan complete. Hey, 3 more jumps down. 23 more to go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think one of the dogs is wagging its tail against the wall.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, there it is. And it's got that galaxy in the skybox behind it. Are we far enough yet? Maybe if you'd hit the right button, dummy. Ooh, what's this? That's just a gas giant, and this is probably just a rocky or a rocky ice. Not even a rocky road? Not even a yo, Adrian. Ah, man, I was pretty young when that movie came out. I think I went with my friend Scott. To the theater where it had just been released for the first time. So, you know, forever ago. There's something right here. No, just nebula. Nothing there. Oh, there was something. We missed it the first time. I should have known it would be a gas giant. And everything else is going to be right here on the spectrum.
System scan complete.
All right, let's hear it for complete. Ooh. Okay, what does this mean? This means that these two stars orbit each other. These planets orbit this star, and this planet and its moons orbit both of these. So this thing's got to be really far away. Almost 3,000 light seconds, whereas this sun is, it doesn't say, is only 2,200 light seconds away. I want to look at the orrery on that. Can I do that? Can't I get a minute? So yeah, so these stars co-orbit each other. That has, or yeah, this has all the planets around it. Well, except for these, which are way out here orbiting both of the planets. It's fascinating. I hadn't noticed that before. So you can do that the same way? Oh, it does work the same way. This is much easier though. Alright, details. What's the deets? Not one geological? Alright. No semi-terrestrials? Right, we're off. Like a mosquito spray.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
I was thinking this, I'm sure I've talked about this already. Just in case I haven't. I'll keep it quick. The song Golden Brown by the Stranglers,
Systems.
I can't even remember how it goes now.
Fuel scooping.
Anyway, now that I can't think of how the song actually goes, when I hear it, it reminds me of Take 5 by, who is that? Dave Brubeck band in the probably 60s, maybe 50s. And I found a YouTube video that someone had made where they took the rhythm sequence of Take 5, which is in 5/4 time, and he played the melody. Wow, so he played the melody for Golden Brown on a saxophone over that loop of the rhythm section, and I guess this didn't have any worlds. There we go, 1 of 1. And when I saw that video, I was just like, I thought this sounded like Dave Brubeck. That Golden Brown sounded like Dave Brubeck. And I was briefly convinced that it was a Dave Brubeck song.
Frameshift drive.
Then I read the description of the video, and it's just like, oh, this is a alchemy. "21 jumps to go."
3, 2, 1. Engage.
What are we going for again? I think it's a white dwarf. This is not a white dwarf. Oh wait, what is it? We just got a Codex entry. Let's. I don't know if this is scoopable. Watch the heat, 50%.
Fuel scooping.
That answers that question.
Fuel scooping complete.
Do 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 do. Alright, let's scan. Oh, I probably should hit the Codex first. Is it opening? It's not opening. Oh, I ruined my chance. Apparently. Actually, if we go back here, session log, travel to 1 minute ago, discoveries. Detected 10 bodies and 8 signals. F-type star. Okay. So, looking in the Codex at the F-types. We've got the standard, but not the giant. Oh. There is no giant. There's just super giant. Which, of course, will be like a 1A. And if we look at where one has been found, it is a... Yeah, F... Ooh, get back there. State. It's a F6 size 1B. So, and that is 4,600 light years away. So we will not be going there. No, we will. No. Alright, so got a gas giant. And that's where we start. And then we got a bunch of trash planets, or moons. Здравствуйте. Greetings. Uh-oh. The Cyrillics are real. I suppose as long as they're not surreal. You can't expect a penguin like me to read Cyrillics. Then why is... Oh, this is the belt clusters. Let's take a look at the system. I didn't see geological pop up. Nothing I want there. Alright, I was thinking that might have been terraformable. But if it's terraformable, it's not landable. So far anyway. Let's get this lined up. Sun sounds close.
Frameshift drive
Ah.
charging.
Alright. Hello? Hi.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, is it Serbian? I thought it was Russian. My bad. And if it was that... Oh, okay, so like Salam Alaikum. I get it now. Greetings. Doing okay, Wolfgang? What's going on?
I just woke up and there was no one else awake.
Really?
System scan complete.
Well, that's gonna have to change here in about a week. With your...
Fuel scooping.
remote school. Don't you guys have to be awake for class?
Yep.
And they'll take attendance and everything?
No.
Yeah, don't you have to be logged in so you can have your attendance taken?
Complete.
I think that's how it's going to work.
Huh.
Thought you were going to get away with it, huh? I already forgot if this was, Yep, nothing here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Salam alaikum means something like peace be upon you. Traditional Islamic greeting.
Four, three, two,
But I've never seen it in Cyrillics before, I don't think. Tube! I've been alright. Had to work a bit.
fuel scooping.
But other than that, not too bad. You been okay, Wolfgang? Wolfgang's been okay. Excited about going back to school?
Yeah, kind
Really? So it's not all like, no!
of.
Okay. Are you excited to be able to see your friends virtually? Zoom is it? My mouse is vibrating. I guess the desk is vibrating a little bit. Presumably because of the computer. Yeah, the case has got a real slight vibration. Weird. We need to scan this place, don't we? More trash planets. I guess we were still slowing down. That one was moving. Nope, let's get these. And we can go back to that star. Do you know what 07 is?
Mm-hmm.
What? It's like doing this.
Oh.
I don't know if that started with the EVE Online community. That's the first place I had ever seen it.
System scan
Complete.
complete.
Okay, so we're looking to see if anything is terraformable or if it has resources that I really want, which at this point would be lead or a very high percentage of polonium. I might be tempted by that.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't know if I can look in here. So
Four, three, two,
we're low on some stuff. Doc Holiday! Bortok, welcome both. I made the mistake of thinking that Bortok was tube. I wasn't paying attention. That's the one nice thing about Twitch, is that it gives everybody a different color in chat. So you don't mistake, you're less likely, just keep in mind, you're less likely to mistake one person for another. System scan complete.
fuel scooping.
If it's just the one, we can go ahead and jump.
Charging.
Good morning, and isn't it a lovely morning?
3, 2, 1, engage.
If you get that reference, feel free to not respond. There is a human behind me. This is Wolfgang. You got a weird look on your face. Oh, I was looking at the delayed. What grade are you in this year? 5th? 6th? 6th? You were going to go to middle school this year?
Yep.
Wow. I just lost track of all of that when COVID hit. Or when we took all of you guys out of school, and
Fuel scooping.
then summer vacation, and how many did it say? Was it 22? My brain's not working. Well, there's some anyway. Well, I'm trying to fill out the Codex. So the last thing that I was really looking for was blue supergiants. Actually, I guess I need a blue giant as well, because I'll double check. I think it's showing that I don't have a blue. Oh, I remember. Yeah. We'll double check, but I think I did actually get the blue giant. I just need the blue supergiant. Well, everything's going to be right here on the spectrum.
System scan complete.
Cha-Cha and Hazel. Nothing terraformable, nothing with resources. Looking at the Codex. So we're out in Hawking's Gap. So here, Bubble is here, I think. Right around there. And so I couldn't find a giant or supergiant O. I gave up on that. Not without traveling huge distances. For the B-type stars, I found a regular and giant, but no supergiant yet. I haven't quite given up on that. And then there's all these other ones that I don't know. But while I was looking for a supergiant B-type, I found a white dwarf, or one of, get out of there, one of the white dwarf types. And there being 9. So I thought, well, let's go get that. And that's what's happening. I did scan, right? I don't trust my memory. 11 of 11. Okay, we're done. I know it was just like a minute ago and I've already forgotten. That's how it works. Or doesn't work. Was it? Oh, I hit.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I'm lucky it didn't drop me out of frameshift. Seabow! Hello! Did someone else just end their stream? We just had a lot of new friends show up.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I mean, it doesn't look like a raid. I'm really bad about raiding myself. It's the last thing on my mind when I'm wrapping up. Since I stream across multiple platforms, I kind of forget that I'm even on Twitch half the time. Alright, system scan complete. Ooh, we're gonna singe our toes if we're not careful. Not even up to 1C yet.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh. Yeah, back here. And 15 jumps on our current path.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Whoosh! You find this interesting? Wow, alright. Did you stop finding space engineers interesting?
I don't know.
A bit. I don't know if it's something that I'd like to play with King Akira or not.
It's a lot easier in multiplayer.
I can see how it might be. Did I honk already? I'm sure I did. Space engineers. Dual universe. I'm not familiar with that one. With a A, so not like dual universe, but like dual universe. Okay. Throttle down.
I'm left with my body screaming, hoping.
Cool. Well, there's got to be someone more exciting on. Someone doing some combat, someone doing some high stakes mining. But that's cool. You can listen to me stare at planets. Because I know you're not watching and driving. I should, maybe have a Tesla. What do I know?
System scan complete.
Alright. Whoa. What happened? Oh, Newfie, thanks for the follow. Or Nafi. It's Nafi, isn't it? It's not Newfie. Newfie sounds like Goofy. I'm spinning out of control. Do you have any chores today? That sounds like a yes. Yeah. I can have that effect. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs. Taking off? Okay. We'll see ya. Everyone say bye to Wolfgang. He can't hear you, but I can tell him later. Ka-chunk.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's see. Are you good with VA and Eddie? I'm not familiar with VA and Eddie. I feel like I should know what that is, but I don't. Or I do, and it's not clicking.
Fuel scooping complete.
And then dual universe, I kind of want to check that out. Voice attack. Oh, an elite danger data interface. I've heard of I think it's voice attack. It's one of there's some sort of voice command interface that I'd heard of. I've seen other people use it, and it's just like, that simplifies things. And who doesn't like simple? I'm gonna write down dual universe. This is my cheat sheet for all the star Codex entries that I need. I had to figure out what the symbology was. Did I already scan? I hate that about myself. I did not scan. I guess we can start now. Of course there's some around here. I just use it for annoying things to keybind my HOTAS. Anyone else sounding out ED before the new expansion? Dual Universe is a French MMO. Wow. My French is pretty weak. It's kind of like Space Engineers Minecraft. Goes into beta this month. Interesting. Like landing gear and pip control. Oh yeah, if you were going to do combat, pip control, I would imagine, would be crucial. Even like my first hours of the game, you know, fighting belt pirates. Even at that point, I was already doing a lot of pip changing on the fly. Might be handy for mining too. That's a weird noise. Clusters. Yeah, there, but wait, there's more. Oh. I always do that. Get in a hurry. Back out too soon. Like that. I could kind of tell there was two here that time. Yeah, that's okay, yeah. Go here.
System scan
Complete! So I haven't really looked into it, but they do look interesting. Eventually, I'm sure I'll get to the point where it's like, I am so tired of clicking Control T and Control J and J and stuff. Wow, there really were no geologicals here? Don't care that much. They would just slow me down anyway.
frameshift drive charging.
He who travels fastest goes alone. $44.8. What is my max? I think it's over 46.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Interfaces and had no effect on gameplay controls, but you can ask it questions or we'll tell you interesting things about systems. Oh, that could be cool. Hey, thanks for the follow, Vortak. Vortak, why does it? That reminds me of the that Space Ghost villain.
Fuel scooping.
Can't think of his name now. I don't think it's Vortak, but it's maybe similar.
Fuel scooping complete.
Did this one had 8 bodies? Was that right? Oh, so yeah, Bortus would be. Wait, no, Bortus is from the Orville. Are they both Bortus? Joloja. I believe I heard that Hulu canceled its support, or whatever you want to call it, for the Orville. Which is like, no, how could you? But at the same time, if they can't get into production, I don't know. I don't know what to think. Zorak. That, yes, I'm 98% sure that's it. Zora, and then like on Space Ghost Coast to Coast, they have him talking like a dummy, for lack of a better word. Dweeb, something. I was really in it for the Herculoids, though, so. Zorak.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'll put in some lumbar support.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
After a couple hours, you need some variety. Zoom, zoom, zoom. 11 jumps. 28 bodies.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
What? I just got started scanning. That sounded like a gas giant. I guess it could have been a icy. Yeah, alright, we're clear. Now, how's that go again? This looks like it's a... like there's two here. Yeah, there's definitely at least two here. Class 3 gas giants. Ooh, what is this? That's also a gas giant. And what's this? Ammonia World. Okay, so that'll be fun to find. And eventually we can get paid for it. I guess I'll have to stop to map that, though. I'd just be wrong not to. What's up here? Another gas giant? Yep. Double gas giant? Double your gas, double your... What rhymes with gas? It's like one is behind the other. Because they scanned at different resolutions. Alright, so let's get these trashies. A lot of geologicals. Is there still something here? Oh, it's over here. Another geological. Another geological. Yeah, there's something wrong with the randomizer in this game. There's a bad habit of when it rains, it pours. I think Wolfgang's making ramen. Is that our ammonia? Ammonia world. Go ahead and bookmark that. Ah! Did the wrong thing. Pushed the wrong button. As I am wont to do. Something could be here. Nice, another Codex entry. Well, that was all the good planets. Of course, one of these could have a biological on it. That would be pretty sweet. Two more. There it is.
System scan complete.
It's pretty. Actually, it looks a little like a shower curtain I used to have. So, we know we have that ammonia world we want to map. What else do we have here? So that's the first planet. A lot of geologicals. So I will land for lead. I'll land for polonium if it's a high enough percentage. They just teased me. Alright, so that one does have geologicals. Yeah, polonium if it's a high enough percentage, but anything else, I think I can live without. I should probably make a list or a spreadsheet or something, keeping track of what I don't have. That would be nice to have a polonium, but it's only 0.3%. That would be nice to have handy at your fingertips when you're out and about. Molybdenum. I'm just not used to seeing it that low of a percentage, so it kind of threw me. Wow, also refining. Still no lead. I don't know that I've seen lead in the game. Is that really a thing? Refining. Feels like there's something crawling on my head. Just AKG, I guess. Alright, so nothing wild and wonderful. Aside from the aforementioned, whoa, there seems to be a star. Aforementioned ammonia planet. Oop, I waited too long to hit the brakes. Are we on the dark side? Guess it doesn't matter, we're just gonna map it. Not the dark side. Looks like the yolk of a hard-boiled egg. Are you ready to map? Too bad, that's what you're getting. Let's see where that goes. We get 7 probes, so this is a big boy. You can tell by its big boy pants and the 7 probe allotment. We are on backside view, and that hits way past the middle. You think that'll do it? Pretty deep into the voice attack. Not Warlord deep. I don't know who that is. That guy is nuts, but I have a lot of dependence on... Well, I mean, it's a good tool. By all accounts. I'm endorsing something I've never used, but I mean, having seen other people use it, it definitely seems really good. I feel like I need to come out just a little bit more than that. Son of a... That's where you need that analog stick. Yeah, too much overlap on that one. So I'll probably have too much overlap on this one as well. We'll see. Put it in play. See how it rolls around. Yeah, that was way too deep. So we can't make any more mistakes like that. Maybe there. I mean, we only lose, you know, the 50% bonus. It's not that big a deal. But I do like to get it right.
Surface scanned by 50%.
As my pappy used to say, anything worth doing is making you worth doing. Well, that's not what he said. Anything worth doing, worth making you do. That's what it was. That's what he... I made it up. That never happened. So, we come over here, I think. Yeah, and we stay inside the horizon, right around this area. Let's see how that works out. Brilliant indeed. Effulgent. Luminous. Scintillating. That could have gone a little past the horizon. A little more. Yeah. Alright, so 78%. I don't think we're going to be able to get the 12% out of this. Doc Holiday, thanks for the follow. I think here, I don't think we're going to get the 12% that we need, but wait, to carry the, yeah, 12, but maybe it's right about where I wanted it, but as expected, we came up short, much like Billy Barty. Alright, let's turn away in shame. Actually, let's turn analysis mode off.
Surface scan complete.
This planet doesn't look that interesting. I mean, it's swirly, and I can't tell if it looks like a pearl or a loogie. That's a weird... A hell of a loogie. But then again, it's a hell of a pearl. Maybe it's a crate dragon pearl. I don't know. Voice attack is cool. You can even set your own sounds. Like my FSD engage is Picard saying engage. That would seem appropriate. And then for bathroom break it has number 1. I'm not even going to take a picture of this place because it's just unspectacular. Although, I mean, that would make a good caption for Instagram. I can't decide if this looks like a pearl or a loogie. Alright, you talked me into it. Oh, I'm so weak. Oh, do I have to align first? Had to align first. Let's see. Which way's the sun? Over there. So we'll want to be over here. Let's get a little closer. 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 Is that my paint? Ooh, my paint's in rough shape. That's character showing right there. Tell you what. Just the one? It shows up more while you're moving. I think the still doesn't really do it justice. Yeah, we're going around to the dark side. Alright, I think I've had enough of this place. Throttle up. And next waypoint. Crisscross will make you. The only problem is sometimes VA sync is too far off. I don't like using millisecond speech. Microsoft speech? I hate when I use voice to text, the Android voice keyboard, to send a tweet or a comment, and I don't proofread, and then I read the I go back and read it a few minutes later.
System scan complete.
Ah, I should have proofread.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, there's nothing to scan here. Backflip.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Well, it's not like I'm much of a public figure, so the stakes are pretty low. And I am more than willing to admit when I'm wrong and laugh at myself. Haha.
Fuel scooping.
I find the best way to keep people from laughing at you is to laugh at yourself first, and more than anyone else would. So that people are just like, oh, geez, just let it go. It's like, no, but it's funny. Did you see how I screwed up? Jeez. We were getting COVID testing the other day, and because I work with old people, and one of the maintenance guys sees me sitting in the chair bracing myself. Says, "Oh, just take it, you sissy." It's like, I am a sissy. I don't even like to be touched, which makes this perfect. Are we jumping now? Was this? I wish I could scroll back the info. That's not it. What you can do, I think, is go in here, session log, travel to, discoveries at, also travel to, and discoveries at. 17 bodies detected and 16 signals. So that would be like excluding the primary sun, I guess. So now we know. Something's here, though. But it's probably easier just to honk again. No gas giants. Oh, it's going to be the clusters. Oops, wrong way. Is it laziness or distraction? Hard to say. Probably some combination of the two. But what's worse is half the time I'm doing that is I've got like a lot of background noise, so kind of even in the best of times, Android makes mistakes. Voice to text. Oops.
System scan.
Complete. The brownest of the brown dwarfs. It's not even very brown. I mean, sure, there's some like peach color in there. Ooh, this is interesting. You don't see this very often. Just fun. I guess we're done here. Moving on. We're already aligned and everything.
Drive charging.
Which this is not EVE Online, so that doesn't really matter that much. How many more of these we got?
1. Engage.
Blow your what? Then, did you catch the name of this system? That's just some low-hanging fruit for dirty jokes. So we go over the top.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Yeehaw! We're far enough away yet? Yeah, I think so. So we've got some gas giants. But we don't seem to have any water worlds or ammonia worlds. Another icy body. Ooh, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, it's just all these icy bodies reminded me of my ex. Oh, I just realized you could totally take that the wrong way. I've been saying that for as long as I've been playing this. We got a water and ammonia? The other one was ammonia, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I just meant it to say she was the opposite of warm, you know, which is insulting, as opposed to that she was icy because she was dead, and that would be, you know, morbid and psychotic. So, not that, the other one. Cruel, not psychotic. Yeah. Wow, another one. This is a hell of a system. But, you know, like I was saying before, it seems like there's a problem with the randomizer. Oh, okay, here we go. Because when it rains, it pours. It's not terraform. I didn't think it was terraformable. So this one, class 2, water-based life, ammonia-based life, water-based life. That's just icy, right? Yeah. And also ice. Doom, 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 doom. And then none of these look valuable. Oh, that's a geological, as is that. I don't see any lead, though. Nor polonium. Alright, we'll move on.
Frameshift drive charging.
Stretch. Oh, if you've been sitting there a while, do yourself a favor, get up, move around a little.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now that is how to be a hypocrite. I think when I move my green screen to over here and my setup to over there, that I probably will be getting up more, but my screen is like right there, so even rolling the chair back I get a little nervous. Oh yeah, someone was asking me about Dab's Hope. I thought I had those
Fuel scooping
in here.
complete.
Those emails you get when the first time you scan those data points. Right. Was this the one with the 18 bodies, or was that the previous one? 15. Ooh, it looks like, what's this? Water world. So we'll be mapping that. Ooh, weird craving. I just had a craving for barbecue potato chips. And much like McDonald's French fries, it's not the kind of thing I normally get for myself, but if you have some, I'll definitely share. There's our water world. Doesn't look like much. There's something here. Maybe belt cluster. No, it's a high metal content. Thoughts on Rush Limbaugh? I try to view him as a comedian and not take him too seriously, but I thought I was done. I am still mad at him because he started that rumor that Al Gore claimed to have invented the internet. Which, you know, as comedy goes, it's kind of funny because he said something. He said back when we were developing the internet during a congressional hearing, and as a congressman, he was instrumental in getting the whole thing going. You know, he wasn't involved in tech development. Anyway, so it's kind of a funny joke, but then media outlets picked up on that, didn't fact check it, and started saying that he did say that he invented the internet. And oh my god. Oh, let's see, was anything worth checking out here? Oh yeah, we have a water world, so we gotta map that. Maybe I should start heading towards it, or I can do it this way and just use the Super Cruise assist. I still need to point at it though, don't I? So anyway, I try to look at him as a comedian, but even when he's arguably offensive. Captain Trade? Captain Trade. Captain Trade. Captain Trade. Captain Trade? Like we are capped in trade? Or actually like Captain Trade? Let's see here. Stuff, 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 stuff. Those were like, yes. I, for some reason, have a hard time checking for terraformable and locations or features at the same time. Cap and trade Al Gore. Yeah, I mean, he was not perfect by any means, and some of the things he was proposing were too ambitious, you know, for the world he was presenting them to. But too many, yeah, especially arguably Clinton really set off the trend in the Democratic Party where they favored corporations over the constituency or constituents, both, I guess. So actually, I don't need this. I'm too close to the thing now. So that's kind of sad. Democratic Party, not what it used to be. Was it ever awesome? Maybe not, but I mean, it used to be that you had conservative values and you had liberal values, and they were basically well represented by the opposing parties. And a good balance was a good idea. And then at some point, both parties started focusing on corporate appeasement as corporate and fringe appeasement. So this looks like it's going to be a seven probe. No, it's only 6. Yeah. So corporate appeasement, and then like fringe, like a few talking points that will get some people super angry. So you've got like gun control, abortion, religion. There's probably a couple more before this year. That, like, for the last 20 or 30 years have been hot button issues that neither side really tries to do anything about. They just use those talking points as a way to... Wow, I did not expect that to go all the way over there, but it sure did. Let's try that, maybe. Talking points, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so so you got two sides that are both working for the donors, that are just trying to keep their stocks valuable. That's way too much overlap. Both parties working for donors. Which is why, with the CARES Act, you had that, well, we're going to give $3 trillion to major corporations and a few billion to, it might have been more than that, but it definitely wasn't $3 trillion, to small business, and then we'll have some left over for the American people that are, out of work and don't have jobs anymore because there's no job to go to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll be 5 probes right there. And we're at 79. So we're in pretty good shape here. I should be able to throw one right up the middle. Nope. I'm pretty much out of room here. But I only need 1%, so that's pretty groovy. I already forgot what I was talking about. Virtue signaling, hot button issues. So yeah, they don't have to do anything. They just have to bring up the same talking points, say what we should do in our hearts instead of what they should do on paper. Nothing changes. The same people keep getting richer. And their next campaign is funded.
Frameshift drive
Not to mention the fringe benefits of being a high-level government official. And it's not going to change this year,
3, 2, 1.
whichever way the election turns out. Although there are some interesting congressional races that could have some impact, but when it comes to Congress, you can only change so much so fast, and when the mood and temperature of the nation changes every 6 months, if not 6 hours.
Fuel scooping.
It's hard to have a direction.
Fuel scooping complete.
Which isn't necessarily bad, but staying in the same place is definitely not working. Was it 8 bodies? One sun, 7 planets. I forgot to check the
Scan complete.
spectrum to see if any of these were actually going to be interesting. Wonder if I'm still turning. Nope. 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 Big surprise. How many more of these we got? 6.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. I don't know what it would take to set up a carrier so that you could go out to like a section.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Because they're limited to like 100 light years per jump, I think. So like where I am, that would be 60 jumps. Is that right? Six jumps would be 600 light years, so yeah, 60 jumps would be 6,000. So I don't know how hard it would be to collect tritium. I guess you'd have to have a mining ship as well as your exploration ship.
Fuel scooping.
Although you probably wouldn't have to worry about belt rats out here.
Complete.
Shrink, damn you! There it goes. But enough about Rush Limbaugh. Ooh, what's this? Ammonia World and... Okay, just the Ammonia World. Thought we might have had a Water World as well. For a moment I thought that was a Codex entry, but no. Of course not. 3 more. Looks like 2 of them are here. And it's the Ammonia World that remains.
System scan complete.
Looks like another loogie. 2,000 light seconds. Could be worse. At least there's no second sun that will slow us down as we approach. Five jumps, goodness. I think after we get to the white dwarf system, it's like a weird purring, like a well-tuned motor, but I don't know. I think it was in the game, but kind of stood. I'm going too fast. Kind of stood out for a moment, and then went away. I almost had to do a victory lap. And I can compose so many of my pictures the same way. Maybe it's a crate pearl. Ah, I waited too long. Missed my snap. Alright, so sun's over there. And that right there is not a bad picture, is it? Guess I'm gonna have to get the undercarriage. Not gonna be that cool because the sun. Kind of like that. The shadow behind the lit ship. Ooh, 3D. Alright, we're out of here. I still need to map this, don't I? I do. Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doo. This should be far enough. Give him hell. 6 shots. I'm gonna chance it. Just, you know, fire my second shot before my first one lands.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Alright, we only need 7% more. I like our odds. Kaboom. Victory.
Scan complete.
Let's vamonos. Targeting next waypoint. Throttling up.
Frameshift drive charging.
4 more jumps? 5 more.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
It's beautiful.
Fuel scooping.
13 buddies.
Fuel scooping complete.
Creating some distance. And cutting throttle, scanner. We got here rocky, icy. All right, so trash planets. Thought it would be farther from the sun than that. Wow, there's a bunch of them right here around the sea star. Oh. Weird place to have an itch. Weirder place to try to scratch. Dulcine could have scratched that itch, no problem. I remember when I first started playing Street Fighter 2, I thought for sure Dhalsim had to be the guy, because he had that reach, you know? Got that kind of reach, how are you supposed to beat that?
System scan complete.
But I learned Guile was the one, except then later I learned it's actually Ryu and Ken, but not that it matters much. Alright, so we're not going to have anything interesting here, most likely. Nope. Giddy up. Let's not dally.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
24 bodies. It's weird.
Fuel scooping complete.
It's like if you jump 40 light years, you'll, and these numbers are arbitrary to represent an idea, but if you jump like 40 light years, you use 20% of your fuel, and then you jump 44 light years and you use like 35% of your fuel. So it's like there's like would that be a logarithmic or exponential increase? I'm guessing that is going to be a gas giant. I mean, here, I don't know if you can see the details there, but there's like a cluster of little lights there, so it's either going to be another star with some moons or, oh, ABCD. So this gas giant is orbiting 4 stars, so it's going to be really far away too. All right, let's keep on scanning. It's all for there, I guess. Gas giant? Nope. Or yep. And then I'll probably have some crappy little moons. And then probably another gas giant over here. I'll have to zoom in. Alright. I guess there's no gas giant here. Nope. I think that's the way I came from. There's really nothing here? There, aha! ABCD2. What planet are you from? ABCD2 in the Blow Your Exqui B14 system. Them's fighting words.
System scan complete.
Better be complete. I kind of want to look at the orrery on this. Oh, okay. So that binary here and a binary here. So this has some planets of its own, but they're CD. So they're going around those two suns. And then AB don't appear to have any planets. And then collectively they've got these 3 planets with their subsequent moons. It's not that interesting, but it's a little interesting. Maybe after you've, the first 200 times you've seen it. This one I thought might actually be terraformable, but no. Which is good, because I would have felt bad about not mapping it, and I would have felt, and I would have mapped it, so. What do we got here? 10 tellurium. I could use some tellurium, but it's, yep, we're not stopping for that. Should have gone before we left the house.
Frameshift drive charging.
What do we got here? 2 more, 3 more jumps. So we'll go there, do our scans, get our Codex entry, take a quick look around the, well, there might be things to do in that system, and depending on how much there is to do, we'll be wrapping it up at some point while visiting that system. I gotta go buy dog food. And TP. I wonder if I've been paid yet. Probably not.
Fuel scooping.
Which reminds me, you can donate. You don't have to. I don't need your money. Just your love.
Fuel scooping complete.
I'd hate to be in the situation. Would I hate it? Yeah, I'd hate it. I wouldn't like being in a situation where, like, you get used to, like, a streamer. You get income. Your main income is from your streaming, or maybe your sole income. Your sole income is from your streaming, and it's enough to get by on, but nothing to brag about. I guess that would still feel a little like something to brag about, but. And then the whims of the market, if you will, don't go your way 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. So that would be a weird situation, an uncomfortable situation to be in. It's like, should I put in more time streaming, or other content creation? Should I get a part-time job? And then if I'm working a part-time job, then I have less time available to think about and enact
System scan complete.
content creation. So it would be an uncomfortable situation though, where you got to make ends meet, but you don't want to hamper your content creation career just because you need to fund it. Let's see, 2 more jumps. So like, yeah, I was talking about, I worry about JP at Egotastic Funtime sometimes, because like he quit his job because he was getting enough money from YouTube. And I really loved his Talking the Orville episodes. But I wasn't really interested in much else he was doing. So when there was no Orville, he didn't have a draw for me, and I don't know how many other people felt the same way. But I didn't like the idea that he might not be making enough money because he put all his eggs in that basket. It's weird.
Fuel scooping.
But I guess it's similar for buskers and beggars. A lot of professional beggars out there. You ever seen them at shift change? Guy sitting there with his cardboard sign. Van pulls up. He gets up. Someone else gets out. They switch places. New person, new sign. The other person drives off with a van full of other people. What am I doing here? I kind of lost track of where I am and what I'm doing. Apparently I have not scanned this system yet, so we're on the right track. I guess people that work in sales have a similar issue. They're almost entirely reliant, if not entirely reliant, on commission. And I suppose for people who already
System scan complete.
are morally flexible, then that need to put food on the table really pushes them in the wrong direction. Other than a couple of water worlds, I don't think I've seen a terraformable world in this sector. That's kind of weird. Also, there's no brain trees in this sector, so maybe that's... There was, I remember some talk about brain trees being correlated with guardians and or Thargoids. Alright, next stop.
Frameshift drive charging.
Stop. Class DC White Dwarf. Come on, Codex entry. I hope I don't crash into it. I hate white dwarfs.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Don't tell Tyrion I said that. Whoosh! It's like a religious experience. Let's go ahead and honk. Wow, 29 bodies. I need to face away from that thing because I forget that they're closer than they look, and you're still moving at 30 kilometers a second, even when you think you're stationed. Ooh, I just noticed the model is spinning. I don't know if I've noticed that before. Okay, that's not what we need. What we need is this thing right here. We've got a gas giant somewhere. Not over here. Acid body. And everything is going to be tinted blue because of the white dwarf. Even though if you fly up to it and orbit it, it won't be blue there. But wait, there's more. Heck no, and you can have an icy body of your very own. Wow, 13 of 29. Got a ways to go. Scary. Oh, there was something. Is it the gas giant? It is. Probably surrounded by a bunch of knuckleheads. Religious experience. We took the family to see the solar eclipse. What was that, 3 years ago now? That was moving. I want to look at this one again. I'm sure I've seen planets like that up close, but it may have been a while. A lot of geologicals in this system. Another gas giant? Yep. Another geological.
Scan complete.
That's a busy system. I guess we'll start here. No lead. Let's move on. And no polonium either. Same verse. Nope. Does have ruthenium, which I think I'm a little short of, but Not so much I want to land. Refining scan. Really? You don't know? Yeah, it's weird. Especially since I've been looking for it, I have not seen a planet that has lead. Seems like there's a catch. Oh, actually, I forgot to check for terraformables, but I'm fairly confident there aren't any. Most of these were icy, and these three right here were probably the only candidates that even came close. Okay. So there's our white dwarf. Check the Codex. White dwarf, 1 of 9. We got the DC. DC type stars are white dwarfs without spectral lines strong enough to classify their atmospheres. Nuclear fusion has now ceased in the absence of radiation pressure. In the absence of radiation pressure, the core has collapsed, heating it up greatly before a slow cooling phase. Surface temperatures are usually between 8,000 Kelvin and 40,000 Kelvin. That seems pretty hot. Alright, so we got a DC. There's nothing really to do in this system. Let's go to the galaxy map. And uncheck basically most stuff. That should actually be enough. So here we have, oh, let's get this back up here. Here we have a DC. So we already have a DC, so let's just be another one. DC, and neutron star. Nothing else terribly exciting. This also looks like a, if it will resolve. That's also a neutron star. That looks like a neutron star over there. Yep. Over here we have a DA. DAZO. Oh, DAZ. And then 0 is the like the brightness level or the temperature level. So there's some more over here. That may be where we want to go next. So that's where we are. That's going to have the same thing. DC. God. DC. Sometimes the tooltip just gets right in the way. Okay, this one. Yeah, get out of the way. This one was a DA, right? Yeah. So I think we'll probably go here next. But there was something right there. What's that? That's also a DC. There's a lot of DCs in this little area. There's another DA, DAZ. So we've got some more white dwarves to scout in the area. But I'm gonna wrap it up. I got to go to the store, use the bathroom, get some food, make sure my kids still love me. Might be assuming too much. They ever did. But let's not make that your problem. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. So, usual YouTube and Twitch stuff. Follow, like, subscribe, comment, share a link. You gotta know somebody or some way to let everybody know that this is where you find this kind of nonsense. Why should you be the only one falling asleep to the sound of my voice? Or silence? Other people could do that too. And this is where they could do it. So, let them know. Share a link. It's always more fun when you're here, so I hope to see you next time. Who knows when that'll be? Maybe tonight. Oh. Also, I'm going to be playing some World of Tanks, so I might stream that. I don't know. If you definitely don't want to see that, let me know. And then I'll let you know. Oh, just if I'm streaming tanks, just turn it off. Alright, till next time, be well, and that's pretty much it. Be well. Ugh, these things are scary. Creepy. Alright, toodles.